It's science time with Sir Dollar. I hope you are all doing well. We started with strand 2, that's earth science. So last week we look at cycles events, some natural cyclic events. I said cyclic. What does it mean? Things that occur, reoccur, or happen again and again. So we talk about two examples of natural cyclic events. Talk about seasons and day and night. And as seasons, talk about the two major seasons in Ghana. That's the dry season and the wet season. Today we are going to talk about Substrand 2, sources of light. Sources of light. Sources of light. Now, so our objectives are, by the end of this substrand, the learner will be able to identify sources of light on Earth. Formerly, we are saying that we have 9 planets. By scientists, according to their research, said that one of the planets is a dwarf planet. Why is it dwarf? It's small. Even the moon is even bigger than that. So they cannot classify it to be a planet. So as we are talking, we have 8 planets. And the only planet that life you can exist is the Earth. So we are going to look at how to identify sources of light on Earth. Then give 3 examples of natural and artificial sources of light. That will be at the end of this. You should be able to identify the source of light on Earth. Then under the source of light, should be to give at least 3 examples each. So stay tuned as we are going to explore or as we are going to journey through these objectives or this substrand sources of light. Now, before we start, I want to ask, at home, what source of light do you use at home? And at school, what source of light do you use? You have some different light that you use at school when it comes to school. See the bulb during the daytime, so the sun is there. Then in the home, you have candles, light bulb, lantern. The stars will appear maybe at night. So let's continue. Light is very important to all. Without light, there will be total darkness. We use light to do everything. At home, we use light from the sun, the stars, the moon, light bulbs, torchlights, lanterns, candle lights, and burning firewood. At school, we use light from the sun, light bulb, and torchlights. So light is very, very important. Animals also give us light. Animals such as the fireflies and glowworms also give off light. Anything that gives us light is called a source of light. So if I ask you, what is a source of light? A source of light is any medium or anything that gives us what? Light. Anything that gives us light is called what? It's a source of light. Light. There are 2 sources of light. These are natural sources of light and artificial sources of light. Source of light to the earth. You have 2 major sources of light, and they are natural source of light and artificial source of light. Let's go through natural source of light. Natural source of light are not man-made. Man don't have any idea about it, how it's being generated. These source of light do not run down. They don't finish. They don't get finished. The sun can be there, sir. They don't run out. In other words, they cannot stop producing light that are natural. They are sources of light that come from the sun, the moon, the stars, fireflies, and glowworms. All these sources of light do not run down. They do not get finished. God has hands in it. Then the artificial source of light. Artificial source of light are light made by human beings. So the natural ones are not made by human being or humankind, but artificial source of light are made by human beings, or they are man-made. These source of light go off when their energy run out. Your mother is using a phone, or say I'm going to charge my battery, it's running down. It's using a torchlight, say that it's running down. So as for the artificial, they can run down, they can get off when their energy run down. In other words, it can stop producing light. You'll be there, then your light will go off, say prepaid or light out. Doing so, the energy consumption is high, so it has run down. That one is what the artificial source of light. Examples: candle. You have used a candlestick. It cannot take you through the night. Ebesa. Lantern. The kerosene in it will get finished. Torchlight. The battery in it will run down. Light bulb, light out, are some examples of artificial source of light. So these are some examples of artificial source of light. They can run down, they can stop producing light. Candle, lantern, torchlight, light bulb, and many more. Now we have some assignments. As I told you, this week I want you to exhibit your skills in writing. So have a new book, or the book that you are using for RME, English, science, maths, a column, new page. Write today's date, answer, write a heading. Heading is important. Answer these questions. What are sources of light? State 2 sources of light. Give 3 examples of natural source of light. And 4, give 3 examples of artificial source of light. Thank you. Do your work and submit it to me at my WhatsApp platform 0244 903205. Let me take it again: 0244 903205. Thank you. Bye bye to you all.